The question of the day is, what do you do about that elephant in the room? Or in my case, the elephant in the forest. When you need to confront someone or something, it's right there, it's obvious, and you just can't do it. So that's the topic for today. Good morning, everybody, or perhaps in this situation, good evening. I finally figured out when I was uploading the last video that I could do these premiere type things where I can actually upload the video and it's live, it drops live and we can chat with each other. And I thought that was really awesome. So I thought we would do that today and this week. I'm going to post this and have it drop on Monday night at 7 p.m. But that is in Eastern Standard Time, so that's the New York City time zone. And YouTube tells me that people all over the world watch these videos. I can see that only 50% of the people that watch are from the United States. So it's possible folks can't make it. I hope you can, though, because I was thinking maybe we could do this every week. I want to come up with a topic that we can kind of discuss together, and that way we can kind of chat together and get to know each other better live. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And, I'll try to do that every Monday night, maybe. Y'all leave comments and let me know what you think about that. I was thinking, I used to really hate Mondays when I worked in the corporate world. I didn't, I dreaded them. Well, now maybe I'll have something to look forward to because I think this is a lot of fun. So I hope you all are here with me. Um, and if you can't make it, no worries. If you watch this later, um, please watch it as if you're watching it with us now. And you can leave comments at the same time because I'm going to be asking some questions. And I want you to participate with us, even if it's after the fact. And that way we can all get to know each other better. So I'm excited about this. I actually watched last week's. I was there, and I was the only person there, but I was fine with that. In fact, I was loving it. I was having so much fun, like watching myself on YouTube live, and I don't know. For me, it was really fun. This is a new skill I'm learning, so I think this will be a good way for us all to bond. So, topic today is the elephant in the forest. When there's something you have to talk about, and at least for me, and the reason I wanted to talk about this is because I know I'm not good at it. I avoid confrontation like the plague. If you know me outside in the real world, everybody will be like, yeah, Brian doesn't handle conflict very well. I avoid it at all costs. And that's not a good way to be. I can do gratitude, great, but trying to confront someone or something that's really obvious and needs to be confronted, I'm out the door, unfortunately. So I wanted to talk about that, especially in this chat environment, because I want to get your all's opinions, your all's advice, because I bet some of you all are much better at it than I am, and I want to hear what you do in these situations. So, in order to help us, I kind of thought of some questions I would ask us in this chat. And look, I had to write them down because I was like, there's no way on earth I'm going to remember all these questions I want to ask. So I brought my little notebook. See, it says, nature is my home. And that's the truth. Uh, so I wanted us to think about some things together. So either get ready to chat or write things down. And even if you don't chat in the group, just think about them for yourself. Because I think this is an important topic. I need to learn it because trust me, I need to learn it. So my first question for y'all was, when you see that elephant in the room, what is your instinct? I mean, are you more inclined to address it immediately? Or are you like me and do you avoid it? Because that's what I do. So I'll give you a little second to write in there and let us know what you think. I know my answer. Avoid it, for sure. Next question. What's the hardest part about having those difficult conversations? Are you, at least for me, for you all, is it the fear of the conflict? Is it not knowing what to say? Maybe we're at a loss for words and just don't even know how to approach it. Maybe we're afraid of their reactions. I know that's one of my biggest things is I'm afraid of people's reactions. I don't want to hurt people's feelings or I don't want to make them mad. I can say stuff all day long. I think I'm afraid of their reactions. So, or is it something else for you? So maybe take a couple moments and just write down in the comment section for us all what you think the hardest part is. Next question for your thoughts. For those who are good at addressing the elephant in the forest, what's your secret? You know, what would be your advice to those of us who aren't good at that? Um, you know, you tell me, maybe you think, oh, well, I'd rather just get it over with and get it done with and move on, as opposed to me who likes to let it linger for a long, long time without addressing it, which I know isn't a good strategy, but I just want to avoid that conflict. What's your advice to us? I really appreciate it. I need to learn myself, trust me. And I think the last question for tonight, is what's the biggest misconception about being non-confrontational? You know, are there any hidden benefits to being non-confrontational? You know, I know what I'm going to write, and for me, it's avoiding that conflict, avoiding that challenge of dealing with the other person. It's easier for me. That's the benefit I find, but in the end, the long term, it doesn't really serve me well. But maybe there are some other benefits, and I'd like to hear that. So write that down for us. Let us know. And I'm going to give y'all time to write, and I'm going to try to respond as well while I'm there live with y'all. And I think this is really fun. I think it's a fun topic. It's one I can learn. I hope that you all can learn. We can learn from each other. I think this is really fun to get to do this as a live chat. I hope we can keep doing this on Monday nights. I think that's a good time frame. Makes it kind of consistent and gives us something to look forward to at the beginning of the week, and help set us up in the right mindset, I hope, for the rest of the week. So let me know what you all think in the comments, whether or not you like this idea, and I'll keep you all posted on that. I'm glad y'all were able to join me tonight. Hope I didn't talk too long. I can be windy sometimes, but and if you have other topics that you want to talk about in the live chat, let me know. That'd be fun. I'll be glad to do that. I appreciate all the new subscribers. There have been several recently, and I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. And again, as always, I'm grateful for each and every one of you all. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day and a wonderful week. I'll see you soon. Bye.